TEPTU Event, and we have a very special guest here. What is your name, sir?
John Long.
And what do you do?
Well, I teach journalism at St. John's in Hofstra, and I also work with my wife as a consultant, and we are actually consultants to TEPTU. We are grant writers, and we're trying to help with this program.
And if I'm not making a mistake, I was also told that you used to work for Wall Street Journal.
Yes, I was an editor at the Wall Street Journal for 10 years, and I was an editor at the Louisville Courier Journal, and also editor, writer, manager for 30 years. So I was in daily newspapers for over 40 years, and now I'm teaching and then working on the grant writing.
Okay, this is actually very interesting, and your feedback is very important to us. So I just want to ask you, how do you like the event so far?
Oh, I think it's just very impressive. I mean, as a copy editor, I tell my students if they encounter a word that they don't know, they have to look it up. And I've seen 2 words that I knew so far today. Everything is so complex, and the young people are so articulate about what they've done and so excited about it. It's very inspiring, very inspiring.
So have you been to any other events by Argo Brothers, by TEPTU before, or is it your first time?
No, this is the first actual event we've been to.
Okay.
We've talked with the Argo folks, the TEPTU folks, a number of times, consulted with them, but this is the first actual event we've been to.
So, and do you plan to make any more events like this in the future?
If we're invited, we'll be here.
All right, I think because this is really great and very well organized, and there are so many people and such talented young guys who would be the future of science, and a lot of respected people who are judges here. So this is a very high-level event, I would say, and it takes part in Baruch College again, and this is a pretty good college in New York, right? So it's actually an honor to be here. And do you want to tell anything else to our viewers on our website?
Well, I think that one of the things to keep in mind is that this project celebrates STEM research and also entrepreneurship, and both of these are very important to the country. I mean, in education, STEM is probably the biggest thrust. My wife and I work with a lot of organizations, and especially education-oriented organizations, and STEM is a big part of of their work. And entrepreneurship is so important for our economy, and also the fact that these young people are taking the initiative to really to invent things. We talked to one young man, we said, you could probably make a lot of money on this. He said, what I wanted to do was to do good. He said, I'll get a patent and then I'm going to make it available to the public because I want to help people. Very impressive.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for your time, sir. Yeah, and it's great to have you here, and it's nice meeting you.
Take care.
Thank you. Bye.